Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. On the move, headed right. He's got it near the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Can I see that? EQ. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Fields out of the gun. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. Go. Here's
the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards. He brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, 551, 12 go. West right zip. Tonight.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, son. You got me, baby. Why not? All right. Shotgun
snap to Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 58, what's here's that? Chip slant. Alpha.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, son. Green 19, good night. Delta. Son.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey makes the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Green 19, got you, right?
They stick with McCaffrey. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gets that. Go.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals finish up their opening drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
They'll come out throwing. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have second and pretty long here. He's going to throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Press. Butt straight. Turn on, straight. Man. Butt straight. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Low and back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to the well again. And second down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down from the gun. Short pass brought in. We'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Dropping back to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Delivers another one to Williams. And they take him down right along the 30.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He's got it in the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Green, no mud. Delta. 11. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll throw it here on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
To the air they go on second down. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready up.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's John Mechie on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Tonight. EQ. Hey, never mind. Monday. Tonight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is complete to Neighbors. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go, son. 319, yes, son. Hey, Ken.
First down throw for Fields. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Hey, Ken. Alpha. Go.
Now Fields. To the left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Fields now on third. That's caught for a first. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Right.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. You got what? 331.
Fields out of the gun. He's got a man left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The 43-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. 319, guys, tonight. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Easy. Hey, no, Monday. Here we go. 319, guys, tonight. You got a mini basic. Why not? Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Move 58, tonight. Tonight.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
175. 319, guys, tonight.
This is a design look for Fields. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra half, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Buying some time right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
To throw here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football at the 48-yard line.
The second down pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Up, here we go, set. Set. Delta, Delta. Chip clear. Set.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to pass on first and 10. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
16. Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Here he goes, third and long. Caught, nice gain left side. Running in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Good. Hey, 10, 10. 58, 58, cut. Right.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Room for him past the 30. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Quick throw is caught. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. 319, 19. Angel. You got a Delta. Right.
He's got it. It's in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Here we go. Yo.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Here we go, son. 58, 58, son.
He lost the football. And they say the Packers got to this one.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Check out.
Running it now out of the gun. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Another carry for him. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. To throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Setting up to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. It's his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Now to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. 11. Right.
Zone read the gift to McCaffrey. Escapes the defender. He has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this way.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Hey, Ken.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, son. Green 19. Hey, Ken. Right.
They're going to pass it here. Cut out left. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Cardinals push the lead up to 12. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.